Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome to your early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, here with some words of wisdom to give you something to think about today, maybe make a few adjustments to how you're walking your life path. Good morning to the two of you who have popped on. No names rolling yet, but glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. We're up to 3. So glad. Okay, Carolyn, you're the first one whose name popped up. Welcome. Glad you are here. Awesome. We'll see if the other names roll. Oh, Jonille, thank you. I will. So this will be our last early morning intuitive guidance for a week. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Abigail. Good morning. Glad you're all here. So I actually get back on the 27th, but it's going to be at 10:30 at night. So the next day, I will rattle all your cages. Good morning, Janine. Welcome. I may make some videos while I'm down there, though. We're going to see the sunrise. There's this amazing spot to watch the sunrise. So likely I'll do a video while I'm there because that is just an awesome spot. So we have a card deck for today. I'll have to tell you the saga here. Good morning. Glad everybody is popping on. Of this particular card deck. It's actually the Higher Intuitions deck, which we haven't seen in eons. But I had picked a different deck, and when I pulled the cards out of the box, the book was missing. And I'm like, I know there's a book for this one. So I was rummaging through the 3 stacks, trying to see if the book fell behind. Where's the book? And as I was looking, did not find the book, but it led me down to the bottom of the middle pile, and there was the Higher Intuitions deck, and I thought, oh, let's do that one today. So it's by Christy Robinette and Jonna Gibson Bowman. Good morning, Bobby. Welcome. Glad you're here. And I love this card. I laughed when I pulled this particular one. So let's do a little breathing first and just kind of settle ourselves into right here and right now. Nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Letting your shoulders drop in through the nose, out through the mouth. And one more as deep as you can go, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. There, hopefully your brain feels awake and alive and everything's starting to move and inhabiting your body fully. So, the card for today is angelfish. We have some pretty little angelfish. And it says, call on your angels. Call on your angels. So let's see what our angels want us to know. Call on your angels. Keywords: awakened, visions, dreams, clairaudience, which means that intuitive sense of hearing, and water. The quote is by St. Thomas Aquinas. An angel can illuminate the thought and mind of man by strengthening the power of vision and by bringing within his reach some truth which the angel himself contemplates. Now, St. Thomas Aquinas is actually way back when, so there isn't any gender-neutral language here, but you can plug in she, they, whatever you're comfortable with, all right? So, the card says, Angelfish reassures you that your angels are around you all of the time, and they have been trying to get through to you and offer love, healing, and guidance for you. You may not see the angels as you believe they ought to look. They can come in the form of a human stranger or an animal. It will be a positive and enlightening experience that may add more questions, but in time the answers will appear. So I like that idea that we may have a lot of questions rolling around, but they're waiting, they're biding their time for their answers to appear. So it's not that we can't figure things out. It's that it's not time for the answers to show up yet. Your dreams may be extra prophetic and intense with messages, or you may have been hearing the messages as if you'd been thinking to yourself. You may also be hearing a message through music or song that has a deeper meaning, or by having vivid visions. One of the things you can do, good morning CJ, glad you're here. One of the things you can do with the music stuff is if a particular song is playing in your head, look up the lyrics online. See if there's a phrase or a word that jumps out at you, and then kind of make that your mantra for a little bit. There's all manner of ways that we can be communicated with. These messages are to help awaken you and not scare you. Your angels ask that you call on them to assist with life pressures. You don't need to know their names, only request their assistance and be specific in your request so they can immediately go to work on your behalf. So that can be okay, I need some guidance with regard to X. Put it out there. You can be specific. The kind of the same things you'd put in your God jar, you can ask for assistance with. And again, there's various schools of thought on this that imply that unless we ask, they can't come forward to assist. We need to invite them in. So why not do that? Why not do that? Angelfish says that you are being too stubborn and attempting to go against the flow instead of with the current. It may be time for you to take a trip to a location where there is plenty of water, where you can sink your toes into the sand and stare into depths of the water. I laughed. So, good morning, Peg. Glad you are here. Welcome. So, yes, tomorrow around 5 p.m. I will be there. So, looking forward to having a break and doing the discernment. That's exactly what I feel like this trip is meant to do. And even if you're not going to be getting away this winter, you can go within. That is a fertile space. You can imagine that beach being there within. Go there. Call in the angels for assistance. Again, the angelfish are telling you, call on your angels. Call on your angels. So what would you like to ask for? And speaking of asking, I want to say thank you to all of you. I will have the best time. I'm looking forward to it. And the 8 other women who are going to be there, I think, are getting pretty cranked up about coming to the island and connecting. Yes, a staycation within. And know that you have automatically rejuvenative, is that a word? It is now. Energies within you. You can heal yourself. The same way your body does that, your mind and spirit can do that also. So if you're feeling fatigued emotionally and mentally, take a break within. So let's just do a little one right now. I want you to close your eyes, not if you're driving. I want you to close your eyes, take some nice deep breaths, and go within. And I want you to allow where you go within to generate itself for you. You don't have to create a spot. Your inner guidance will do that for you. So you may find yourself at a beach. You might find yourself in a comfortable room. You might find yourself at the top of a mountain or in a forest. Wherever you end up, a meadow full of flowers is divinely right for you at this point in time. So just allow it to be. Accept that spot. And be fully present there. And to help you be more fully present, let's start by running through your physical senses. So I want you to look around that place where you are within and just notice and appreciate. Offer up some gratitude for this space within that is so healing for you. And I want you to listen. What do you hear in this space? Perhaps you hear birds or wind moving through trees or rushing waters or silence. Maybe you hear silence. What do you smell in this location? Maybe you smell the salt water. Maybe you smell the flowers in that meadow. Maybe you smell the trees. Maybe it's coniferous and you can smell the forest. Is there something present there you can taste? Maybe there's berries on a vine. And reach out and touch some things in that space where you are within. Appreciating those sensations. And now let's move beyond your physical senses. What does your wisdom self want you to know as you're there in that space? What comes to you? And perhaps it's a sense of knowing. Perhaps it's a sense of prediction. moving forward. Perhaps it's a sense of connection with someone that doesn't involve your physical senses. Just a sense of connection. It might be someone who's crossed over. It might be someone who lives at a distance from you. Maybe there's just a sense of connection. And bringing your curious self to this still place within. Posing the question, what am I meant to know here? What am I meant to take with me from here? And now asking, good morning, Betty. Glad you're here. We're just doing a little guided imagery. And now asking for the angels to be with you. That's what the card for today is about. Calling on your angels. So ask them to be with you. Ask them for guidance. You may ask them for guidance for something specific. You may ask them for guidance just in general. What do they want you to know? Just ask, and let's see what you get. And again, just enjoying being in this space, this inner space, where you can go anytime you would like, simply by wishing it so, simply by closing your eyes. Maybe you're sitting at an appointment, waiting your turn to be called in. Maybe you're sitting at a stoplight, waiting for it to turn green, just going within, even for brief little moments. And now when you're ready, you can offer gratitude to this place within that's there for you always. Taking a nice deep breath in and out, and returning to the present moment. Maybe tapping your feet a little bit, wiggling your fingers, just being present for right here, right now. So that is our card for today. The angelfish telling us, call on your angels. Call on your angels. So I hope you all have a wonderful time while I'm gone. Feel free to go back and review, watch some of the ones that we've done before. I mean, we have most of the time at least 360 days worth a year of YEMIGs, and I've been doing this for 10 years, so there's a lot of them back there you can look at. Just pick a title that excites you, feel the energy of one. Maybe you've hit replay for some of them, whatever it is, so that you kind of keep your pattern of doing one a day. But I will be back on the 27th, late at night. So the 28th, I should be back on here with new stuff. Again, I'll maybe post a few videos while I'm on vacation just to give you some fun things to look at. And I want to say thank you to 9 of you so far have responded to my call to action for the list of the top 3 things you'd like to work on if we were coaching together. And again, on the 28th, I'm going to pick one person to receive a free coaching session from me simply for turning in your list. And then what I'm going to do with the list information is I'm going to offer some programs, maybe we'll do an hour Zoom on something, or maybe we'll do a series of Zooms on something, but it's giving me grist for the mill in terms of what do people want to work on. So if you haven't submitted yours yet, anytime between now and when I get back, feel free to do so, and I'll pick them out of the email. Again, I don't like putting my email address on Facebook because then the bots find it and load up my email with a bunch of garbage. But you can find my contact on my website, which is empowermentandpurpose.com. And so you go there, and then there's a contact tab, and then there's a little form you can fill out with your list of 3, and it will send me an email with your list of 3. So I look forward to seeing more of you adding your information. And again, know that I'm going to create some programs or things out of that serve as many of you as I can. So have an awesome time. I will have an awesome time. Hopefully I'll give you a few little heads up during the course of the vacation, but I will see you soon. And remember, you are capable of far more than you think you are. Bye-bye.